So here we are, we walked over from the hotel to the Mercedes-Benz dealership. And that's our first glimpse of the van. It looks pretty high. The tires look weird, like there's all this room between the tire and the top of the van. Here we are, we just bought the van. Chuck's getting lessons on how to use everything.
That's what I use anyway.
Oh, you use maps?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool. Well, you have those right away. Yeah, but you should be able to get ways to download right on there.
Yeah, we'll figure something
Yeah. Hey, Mercedes.
How may I help you?
Navigate to West Town Mall using Waze.
I'm sorry, can you say that again, please?
Yes, navigate to West Town Mall using Waze.
I'm sorry, but I can't help you with that right now.
That's okay, you'll find it.
What can I do for you?
It's big.
And sometimes you have to roll a little bit forward, but you can do it up to 5 miles an hour and put it in four-wheel drive.
Okay.
So yeah, and get it back out too is the same way. Light will be solid when you're in it, and it'll blink backwards. I mean, it'll blink when you're coming back out of it.
Okay.
All right, and then of course your starter is here. Yep.
Tilts.
Adjustment there. There you go. Power windows, memory seats, heated seats. Yeah, very cool. Lock and unlock is right here. Memory seats on both sides, which is so very cool.
Is that what this is, these buttons?
Yeah, that adjusts your seat. You see it's the shape of the seat. Yep, spinning seats.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got
Okay.
it. Now watch it, this handle could get in, yeah, it has to be done. You can catch it pretty quick.
Ooh, the rear view camera. We have a camera, right?
Well, let's put it in reverse and find out.
It does.
I believe it does. Yeah, I thought I saw it on the roof. Just push straight up. It'll go right through. Yep, got rear view camera right.
Oh, awesome. It comes up. Okay.
Solid color too. You can see all the way out the interstate. Yep.
Park is
And you
that.
have two views. Watch this. Put it back in reverse again. Now, let's say you're between another couple of big trucks before you back out. You can touch this one and it'll look 360.
Oh, cool.
Isn't that cool? So you can see all that. And this will be normal. Now, this is really cool. This is for your trailer hitch.
Oh, there's a little guy.
Yeah, a little guide to put it right under your trailer. So one person can actually trailer these. Now, these are just, they're so awesome. Speed of the fan is here, up and down. AC, always on.
It's always on?
Yeah,
Even on
I'll
heat?
use it even in heat. Yeah, because this is what's going to keep your window dry.
Okay, so it'll just dry it up.
Yeah, and did you notice to clean your windshield and stuff, they got a big step in the front. You put your foot in, you stand in the front bumper. Oh,
I see it now.
Oh, yeah.
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 Just put your feet in and stand in there. Right up on there. You can get all the way up to the antenna.
Yeah.
They just thought of everything. Yeah.
So is there anything we need to know, like the first long drive we're taking, like you go a certain speed, do you vary
That
it?
diesel is pretty darn tough.
Okay.
You really
No
don't.
break-in.
Yeah, there's not really a break-in for it, but if you don't just really jump on it, which is not a kind of vehicle you're going to jump on anyway.
Okay.
Just and you can cruise anywhere you want, but just kind of vary it. If you sometimes
take
you're on
back roads, I don't
70.
really vary.
Oh well, you don't even have to worry about it. That's so pretty.
Yeah.
I love the color.
Awesome. I know, I wasn't sure I was gonna like it, but I kind of like it.
Yeah, we wanted the
Iridium gray.
Iridium gray.
Or silver, iridium silver, I think it was.
You know what?
Yeah.
It's amazing. And
Yeah.
with as much equipment as you have, it's just you're really blessed.
Yeah, we really were. We really were.
Oh, yeah. I hear
It's
it.
just a lot more stripped down.
Yeah.
So here we are. Just got our van. Oh, it sounds so hollow in here. That's weird. So, about to pull out. Huh? Yeah, clear now. It just seems so huge right now. What is it? Alright, so today is Sunday, October 31st, Halloween, and we picked the van up on Tuesday, spent the night in Atlanta, finished driving it back on Wednesday. Since then, we've been working on buying some supplies and putting down the kill mat. And the kill mat is the insulation or sound deafening insulation stuff, and we have the wrong roller, so we have to get the right roller in order to roll it on. But this is where we left this for a window, and we left this for the window. We still have to do the ceiling. We've already ordered 2 boxes and we ran out. This is also going to be a window here, but overall I think it's getting there. We felt like we did pretty good. We worked this morning to get more put in, and I ordered the right tool, so hopefully we'll spend one day this week trying to roll this all out and get more kill mat. We don't want to do the ceiling yet because we want to be sure we cut the holes in and don't have to waste stuff by covering up where there's going to be a hole. But the van is awesome. We drove it to Home Depot, Lowe's. It's just totally awesome. We absolutely love it. So excited and so happy with it. And this afternoon we got to go work on our boat, so we've got to redo the teak railing. So today's sanding, tomorrow we'll be putting more varnish onto the teak railings, and then the next day we'll be taking that off. So we do a little bit of boat work and a little bit of van work, but we're super excited. It's awesome. We just totally love it. Can't believe how lucky we got. I feel bad for whoever had this and the deal fell through, but I'm very thankful that we were there at the right time with a wrecked van and able to get this one. We just love it. Even the color is growing on us. All right, that's all for today. All right, today is Tuesday, November 2nd, and we've made a trip to Lowe's, buy some more plywood, and we've been working on the kill net. And you'll see these tool here are kill mat, that's what you call it. This tool here is what you want. You don't want like a really flat, hard one. This is super heavy. We got a set of 3, and it's super heavy, so it rolls out. What you can see, these little squares, and then when you roll them out, because this has ridges in the metal, it puts the ridges and gets rid of the air bubbles. So you can see here's where we've done and here's where we haven't done. But we have all of this to do, plus the ceiling, but we're not doing the ceiling until after we figure out where we're cutting holes, because the stuff is $50-something a box, but Chuck said the price went up. Now it's $60-something, $70 a box. And as you can see, we still need more. We got one more box to go. The wheel wells we haven't finished yet, and then the ceiling. On the sides, this is where the windows are going, so we didn't put anything there. But you gotta press hard, but it's really not too bad. The first piece we had was just totally the wrong tool, but this is the tool you want here, off of Amazon. All Alright, so it's Wednesday, and yesterday after we got all the kill mat rolled out, we put down the insulation, this Pink Panther looking stuff. And Chuck glued it down, and then he used weights in order to hold it down overnight, so he just took that all out and cleaned it all up. And next will be the plywood to go over the floor, hopefully today. It's Thursday, November 4th, and we got the floor installed yesterday. Had some weights on it, let it dry overnight. I think it turned out pretty good. Today we installed the side ladder, if you can see it here. But this is the side ladder. Sun's not coming out so good, but it was pretty easy. There was an extra bracket that we couldn't figure out how to use, so hopefully not needed. And this is the side steps. Here's the driver's side, and here's the passenger side. It makes a huge difference to being able to have that extra step to get in and out, because you may not realize how high this is, but this first step is like up to the mid-thigh, my mid-thigh, so now it's a lot more manageable. So not too bad. It's been, I guess, 1 week since we got back. It was last Wednesday we got back, and today's Thursday, so of the week after. So today is Monday, November 8th, and I think last time I ended, we had put the steps on the outside. And we had done the side ladder. Chuck's now working on taping off the window. This will be our first time to actually cut into the van, so it's a little nerve-wracking, but everybody else does it, so I'm assuming it's gonna go okay. But we love the steps. The steps are awesome. Absolutely love it. Alright, so today is Thursday, November the 11th, and it's been, I think, at least 2, maybe 3 weeks since we picked up the van. I can't even remember now. We've got the floor done. That was in the first week. This week I've really been working on getting in the insulation on top of the kill mat. I've been working on that, and Chuck's been working on the framing finally. And you can see on the floor we've mapped out where things are going to lay, and it's going good. I had my first time to drill into the ceiling today, and haven't done that before. It was a little nerve-wracking because I don't want to go through and pierce the roof or anything, but it was pretty easy. So far things are going good. The hardest part is planning. Lots of planning, lots of ordering. Really hard to order stuff right now with everything going on with supply shortages. That's been very difficult. But things are going good. We soon will have next steps is the, I don't know whose cat this is. I have to get rid of that. Next steps will be getting the adapters for the roof so that he can have everything he needs to put the fan and the AC onto the roof. And then that cutting into the roof will be a little nerve-wracking. And we still have our broken window that's got to come and put into the side door. And hopefully, once we get that done, then all the major cutting on the outside, I think, is over. So that's good. All for now. Hello. Today is December 8th. It's been 6 weeks yesterday since we picked up the van. Last time I tried to make a GoPro video, my battery died, and I can't remember how long ago that was, but I think it was maybe like 3 weeks in. So this has been 6 weeks, so double the time that we've been working on things, and things are going really well. It's pretty fun. It's also frustrating at times, but I feel like we've gotten a lot done. This is the little work area that Chuck has set up. The umbrella, got his little station there to do all his cutting on. Our dining room table, which I've got covered, he's laying a bunch of stuff on that. So you can see he's been cutting a lot of wood. The sliding glass door window is in. Our side windows, I think I had those in last time I videotaped, but not sure. We found out that they were leaking. Looks like we've done everything we can. I think it just comes in a little bit through the window onto the seal. So it's the window, it's not anything that we did now. So we just have to live with it, but it's looking really good. We've got into the back. You can see all of the insulate and the sound kill mat is in. The ceiling, we've got 2 fans in now, one in the back, one in the front. Here's the AC unit, which we got onto the roof. That was not horrible, but it was kind of a little bit hard because it was heavy to get it up onto the roof. We just took some boat ropes, tied around it with a blanket, and put the ladder up against the van, and had a friend downstairs and Chuck and I upstairs, and we pulled it up as he pushed up to get us started, and that went really well. Of course, everything's not hooked up yet. Here's the other Max Air fan in the front. Chuck put on as well the little fan for the bathroom after we figured out where the shower pan was gonna go. We had to move the bathroom just a little bit because he had to be able to drill through the floor without hitting the membrane that is major in order to get the drain through. That was this week. Of course, framing is done. I don't think I had framing done in the last video, but we've got that done. And Chuck just started today on this 80/20 Bonell stuff, whatever it is. And this is where the toilet goes here. This will be the toilet. It'll go this way and out, vent out through the side. We've got the shower here, obviously. The door to the shower will go right in front of me. We've got really a hot mess, I feel like, but everything's messy when you're on a construction site. Just is what it is. I've been working on making templates for the windows. I did the 2 sides and the front, and I've got to do the sliding glass door. I did the back and these other 2 small windows. I've got, for all of that, I've got the Reflectix cut out, and I've got my templates ready, and I have to do the sliding glass door still, template that, and then cut out the Reflectix for that. But you can see, I think the ladder was in last time. I'm not sure. Oh, our tanks are in. Chuck's been doing a lot of work on the tanks, getting in brackets in order to put those on. That's been some extra work he's been doing too. What else? Oh, he's got the little shore power right here. The shore power is cut into the side. So I don't think we have a ton more cutting to have to do. He also got the heat exchanger in. That's what is under the seat right here. This is the heat exchanger. So we have a heater. It's a little bitty one, but it fit in there really good, so we had to drill through the bottom for that. But we're super excited. We think it's gonna look good. The kitchen is here on the left. The raised bed goes in the back. We made a trip to IKEA. Got all kinds of goodies at IKEA. We're gonna have the refrigerator came. The microwave goes above the fridge right next to the bathroom. And we've got a little pantry beyond that. And then our little sitting area and garage in the back. And like I said, the bed's gonna raise up and down on the actuators, which he has. So the biggest thing right now is just getting supplies. We do our daily Home Depot, Lowe's, and Ace, and then back to Amazon for whatever is left. It's kind of a real pain in the butt because there's so much stuff that's missing in the stores right now. Supplies just low. But we've been kind of doing that as a routine, and it works out pretty good. So we shop local, buy what we can, and what we can't we make do with on Amazon. And there's another tank, another black tank that goes I think on this side of the van. Let me go up and I'll show you the roof in a second. Alright, so here's the roof. There's the air conditioning unit. We've got the fan on the roof. We've got the Max Air fan up front. We're going to have 2 solar panels that go in between right here. And in the back, where we have the other Max Air fan, we're going to have a little rooftop deck to sit on. And that will pretty much be all of our space. But the van just still feels huge though. We really love it. I haven't driven it still. I was going to drive it, and then it ended up we went out in the boat instead, so I didn't get to drive it because we were on a time crunch. But Chuck loves driving it. I'm going to drive it hopefully soon. I think Chuck's going to work on the alternator, start that tomorrow, until we get more of the 80/20 stuff back, and then he can keep working on framing. But so far we love it, and it's pretty big, but we can get into a parking space at the marina. It just, the back hangs over a lot, so you have to back in. Okay, so today is Monday, December 13th, and we have accomplished a lot in the last week. Or since Wednesday, I think I did the last update. So the tire carrier came for the back, and we put that on yesterday. It looks pretty awesome. We have to get a lock. You put a lock in here to keep somebody from taking the tire off, I guess. And it was kind of, the hinges had to be changed because the door can't go all the way open now. Otherwise the tire would be hitting the van. So that was kind of a bit of a bear to do. But we got that done. We left this side because we want this side to still be able to open fully. The other big thing that Chuck accomplished was getting the alternator done. That took a couple of days, Thursday and Friday, and some help from a friend. And he's done a lot of framing. You can see in here, I don't know, the last time I'm not sure there was much framing at all. But now we've got a lot of framing. This is going to be a little footrest here. Maybe a panel here for electronics. Gonna have a box here that may be for storage here, and then into the bathroom access storage here as well. The toilet, this is our fake toilet because the real toilet's not coming for 9 weeks, and only maybe a couple weeks into that. Here is the shower pan. The shower door will be here. It's a little tight when you're in there, but we're gonna get a shower curtain that's gonna go from here just around to there so that the toilet stays all dry and the door stays dry, and that will help, I think, a little bit. The fan is in. I don't know if I pointed that out last time. We've got this here, which is where the refrigerator will go here. We've got that in the house. The microwave is going to go above the fridge. It's a microwave air fryer convection oven combination, which I never heard of before in my life, but hopefully it looks pretty cool. We've got like some kind of pantry and storage going in here. It's kind of a nice little area, but the 80/20 or Bonnell, whatever this is working out really good. We've got our seating that's going to go here, a seat that will go around through here. We've got countertop on this side for the kitchen, and Chuck hasn't started on that because we've got to go buy some plywood and we need to be able to get it in here. So we're going to go today, I think, and buy plywood. This is some of the tanks, the one tank that goes inside, and then the other one is the water heater, and that's going to be under the bench seat. The framing for the bed, which is going to lift up to the ceiling, is not able to finish that yet because we are waiting for some more 80/20 parts that are coming, and that will go up against this wall like right here and go from here back, and then it'll have actuators that you push and it goes up and down to the ceiling. So I feel like we've really accomplished a lot. I've also worked on sunshades, so I will go inside and shoot some of that now. Alright, so this is the template for the back, one of the back windows. This is a Cellrite. This is a Cellrite This is a Cellrite material that I use to template the windows. This is the back window. This is what I use to cut out the Reflectix and then make that a template in order to cut out the fabric that goes around it. It's got little metal in it, so it's a little hard, but it was the best thing that I had in order to work with. So this is the Reflectix. Those top two pieces up there are the side front windows, and that is the sliding glass door in the middle. You'll see I've already cut this up into pieces in between the lines to sew. Then we've got this, which is our front window. I've templated with the foil from this Cellrite material template that I used. This one, there are no magnets on the front, so it's really kind of hard to get it to stick up in there. So we're thinking we're going to double up this and put some cardboard in between it, and that will make it a little bit stiffer, because the sun visors on each side is the only thing that really holds this up. So it really needs to be a lot stiffer than what it is right now. Off to Lowe's today, after we figure out everything else that we need. All right, so I've been working on sewing. This is the cover for the back window. It has some magnets in the sides. The middle is Reflectix. It's like this. It's the Reflectix. You wrap it in the fabric, leave 3 inches at least around the outside. Sew it. After you sew it, this is another side. Then you cut 1 inch for the inside, leave the 3 inches on the outside. I usually sew it extra big to be sure I don't run out of room, because it does take up room as you do these slots here. It seems to take up more fabric. And then you put the magnets in, double fold it back, and then that's what it looks like on the side. This one I don't have magnets, so I haven't finished it yet, but I have these for the 2 small windows that I've progressed on. This is the other side of the back, and it folds up, like you can see, nice and neat. It doesn't take up a lot of room. So works out pretty good, except where there's plastic. The magnets just don't have enough metal to attach to. So we're gonna have to buy some magnets that we can glue on in a few places. I think otherwise, I think it'll stay. But this has been a long process figuring out how to do this. All right, so this is our messy, messy bedroom that we're using to store things in. This is our fridge. It's pretty awesome. It's an isotherm, fridge on the top, freezer on the bottom. Super nice. Our microwave is in this room. We haven't left it in the box right now. Chuck's looked at it, but we left it in the box. All kinds of cardboard everywhere. All kinds of various things and supplies sitting around waiting to be used. Supplies is the hardest thing right now. It's all my sewing stuff, more boxes. This was our fridge template box when we were measuring things out to see where things might go. These are the slats for our bed that we bought at IKEA. Bunch of stuff from IKEA. This was, I think, the water heater. Got insulation that we still got left over we got to do something with. And we've got this stuff that we're supposed to put on some of the metal that we haven't done yet. And then I've got a roll of Reflectix, which I've got to see if I have enough of this to do 2 layers on the front window. And that's about it, but it's incredibly junky in here. It just kind of drives us crazy a little bit. But slowly and surely we're getting to it, and everything installed. But you just need so many parts, and it takes so long to order things and get them that you really need it in order to lay out the plans. So we've ordered a lot, and Chuck's installed a lot already. I think we're making good progress. Hi everybody, today is Friday, December 17th, and we have been super busy. I finished the front sunshade this morning. I'm super excited about that because this mirror here, so tight that it was hard to go around, but I ended up doing Velcro down the middle and Velcro at the top, and then that keeps it sealed up nice. And it was a bear to do, but it actually, I think, turned out really good. I finished also the 2 sunshades for the back, which the back is open right now. And I will have the templates for the sliding glass doors and the 2 side windows, and we will start that later. I've got the 2 little windows started, but I needed some magnets, and so I had to order a bunch of stuff. Just got that all back in. Chuck's been super busy on working with the 80/20 and the framing, and this is going to be a little countertop here. Sink will go here. We just ordered the sink. It's coming tomorrow. This will be countertop. This is all the way back countertop. This is our bed frame, which will be on actuators, and it will lift up to the ceiling. Not all the way, because you got to add on pretty much a lot, like the mattress and the coverings and the pillows, but it's going to go up far enough that I think that we have this little seating area here that's framed out, little L-shaped seating, that is going to make us have to duck a little bit to get under when it's up, but then when you pull it down, it will be good, but it's probably going to come up at least probably like here. So we're going to have a step either on the left side or the right side that will pull out, and we'll be able to use the step to get up onto the bed. The fans and the AC are in. Chuck's been working a lot on the tank, so I will show you that next. This is where the fridge goes. This is the microwave, shower door. I think I showed all that before. It's really coming along nicely. So, the black water tank isn't in yet, or really it's going to be our gray water, but it was supposed to be a different color, but it came in black. That's where the sink's going to go. There it is. You can see it's like right here. This is the gray tank for the shower. And then our toilet is a burning toilet, so we don't have any waste out of it for water, and all it is just burns everything up, so all you have is the ashes that you empty like once a week. That is on back order, or not back order, it just takes 9 weeks to get it, so it's going to be a while before it comes. But everything's looking really awesome. We are going super tired. We're sore like every day, our whole bodies. We've worked really hard. We're going to head off to the Keys for a little bit on our boat to take a vacation and just rest and get super excited when we come back. Hopefully we're getting more supplies in, and then we will be ready to do a lot more work when we return.